Hello, my name is Reagan and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing a super fun haul. I try and do monthly hauls, except for honestly in the month of August I might have to cut it out because I'm buying too many books. Today is going to be my July monthly haul. I'm just going to get into all the books I bought this month. I bought 13 books in the month of July, which is just as many books as I read this month. So really, it cancels out. That's a lie. The first book I bought in the month of July is House of Sky and Breath, the second book in the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas. Oh my god, I thought the first one was long. This is 800 pages. I bought this at Target. I annotated the last book in the Crescent City series, and I'm gonna annotate this one, and I honestly think I'm gonna do a reading vlog for this. Look at the beautiful art in the cover. This series just has beautiful art. I'm super excited to read it. It's hefty, so I'm a little bit intimidated. That's the first book in the haul. I wish I had somewhere where I could put my books, but I don't, so it's okay. I'll just stack them on the floor. The second book in this haul is A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. This is the second book in the Darker Shade of Magic series, maybe a trilogy, maybe a series, but I love these covers. They're so beautiful. I loved the first book in this series, and I bought the second one in a bookshop with me video. It is a fantasy book placed in the world where there are three kind of dimensions, three Londons. We have Red London, Gray London, and White London. There's only a few people who can travel between the different Londons, and these books follow Lila and Kel. Super fun series. Can't wait to read the second one. Then in that same bookshop with me video, I picked up Funny You Should Ask by Elissa Sussman. I love this cover. I've been seeing this everywhere, and this is such an aesthetic book to me. I love it. It is a romance. That's all I know. I really don't want to know much going into this, so if you want to, pause this video. I always put the books that I'm mentioning in the description, so go check that out if you need a more in-depth explanation of this book. I think it's going to be a super cute and fun summer read. Last in that book haul was Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. This is so many people's favorite Christina Lauren book, and this author duo is really famous for their romance novels. A lot of people love this, but all the Christina Lauren books I have read so far have only been mediocre to me, except for The Unhoneymooners. I really liked that one. I'm interested to see how this one goes. I honestly don't like this cover. I'm gonna be real. Christina Lauren's covers are getting redesigned, and this is one of the new ones, and I just don't care for it. Like, I don't know. I know everything on the cover has like a meaning, so maybe if I love this book it will make more sense to me, but it's just so random and I don't like it right now. I think I'm gonna bring it on vacation with me next week, so that will be fun. Then I bought Hook, Line, and Sinker off of Amazon. I read the first book in the Bellinger Sisters duology called It Happened One Summer by Tessa last month, and I really loved it, and I couldn't wait to read this next book, and so I bought it off of Amazon and I actually read it. So if you want to hear my thoughts, go check out my July wrap-up. This follows Fox and Hannah. Hannah is Piper's sister. Piper was from the first book, and Fox is Brendan's best friend, and Brendan was the love interest from the first book. This is friends to lovers, forced proximity, not even bad boy, but like playboy meets good girl. That kind of is debatable based on the events in this book, but it was super cute, such a fun read, set in a fishing village. It was great. Go check this out. Then we've got The Fine Print by Lauren Asher and Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. I bought both of these books this month, and I read both of them this month, so go check out my July wrap-up. I'm telling you, all my thoughts are in that video. This is going to be a trilogy called the Dreamland Billionaires series, and it follows three brothers. Their grandfather was the founder of this amusement theme park called Dreamland. Think of it like Disneyland. Their grandfather dies, and they have to earn their inheritance by completing a task that their grandfather laid out for them in a certain time frame. And so these books books follow each grandson. This one, the first one follows Rowan, and the second one follows Declan, completing their task to earn their inheritance. And they were so good. Go check out my July wrap up. How many times am I going to say that this video? The next book I bought was The Deal by Elle Kennedy, and I read this in my 24-hour readathon. That video may or may not be out yet, so if you want to see more in-depth reading vlog material of this book, I read it in there. I also ended up loving this book. Go check out my July wrap up. I swear I need to stop saying that, but I read this book and then I loved it so much that I bought the next 3 books in the series. The first one I bought was obviously The Deal by Elle Kennedy. This follows Garrett Graham, who is a hockey player at this college in Massachusetts, and he's a really big deal. This hockey team is a really big deal. And it also follows Hannah, who is a music major at this college, and Hannah ends up tutoring Garrett to help make her crush jealous. Her crush might switch up a little bit in between that time. So this was so good. Fun sports romance. I loved it. The next 3 books in the series are The Mistake, The Score, and The Goal, all by Elle Kennedy. These 4 books I bought this month, and I'm so excited to read the next 3 books in the series. Oh my gosh. I only have to buy one more, The Legacy, but all of these books were actually 50% off on Amazon. The Deal wasn't, but these 3 were all 50% off, so I only paid like $8 for each one, and that's a pretty good deal. And then the last 2 books I bought this month I purchased at Barnes & Noble, and they were The Secret History by Donna Tartt and Every Summer After by Carley Fortune. The Secret History is one of those sad girl Instagram books, but I have been hearing about this forever. One of my favorite booktubers, Jamie, who is no longer posting, but I loved her channel. This is one of her favorite books of all time, and I've wanted to read it for so long. I feel like this is going to be a great book for me to read in the fall. I actually love this cover. I don't know, it's something about this sculpture man and this. I don't know why this gives, I just love it. I am so excited to read this book. And it's a floppy. Look how floppy and beautiful of a paperback it is. It's gorgeous. I have no idea what it's about, and I don't want to know. So, and then Every Summer After by Carley Fortune. I've heard this compared to Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren, which I also bought this month. I think it's another great vacation read. This has been going all over BookTok. I love this cover. I think it's going to be such a cute summer read. In my last month of summer in high school ever. It's blurbed by Emily Henry on the front. If that isn't a good sign, I don't know what is. Those are all the books I read in the month of June. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see some of my other content, go check out my channel, subscribe. I have some more exciting videos coming out this month, so stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think of all the books I bought, if you've read some of them. Follow my Goodreads, follow my socials, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.